Hironobu Sakaguchi interview. I'm aging, so I made a game that returns to my roots. This is a game from Video Game Chronicle, or article from Video Game Chronicle. The Final Fantasy creator discusses Fantasian, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Mistwalker's plan for the future.
This game looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about it, but in this game, Hironobu Sakaguchi and Mistwalker, they went ahead and they've created all of the settings, all of the levels
hmm
in real life. They're utilizing real life models
Oh wow.
for the
Oh yeah,
world.
yeah. There's pictures down here.
Yes. Like that's actual dirt.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. But
Um.
the oh, go ahead, sorry.
So yeah. Can you give a brief summary on what this game is about?
Well, see, I don't know much about it aside from the fact that it is a JRPG done by the legendary Hironobu Sakaguchi and Mistwalker. The actual setting of the location, I actually don't know. It looks very much akin to his Final Fantasy style of gameplay making,
hmm
and but it's only on iOS
Yes.
and mobile. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish you
That.
would just could bring it out to the Switch or something.
So let's read this and see what it says. Um. All right. So the as an Apple Arcade exclusive,
Oh, not even Android. Okay.
it could be also one of the first truly high-profile games to arrive on the subscription service since it launched in September 2019. With its unique art style that uses real-life dioramas created by Japanese movie studio veterans, it promises to be a memorable experience.
That's so there's already two factors against it right
Yeah,
there, which I
yeah,
think and this is just me speaking as a fan of Mistwalker and their games,
hmm
they've unfortunately consistently limited themselves.
yes,
Whether it be because of financial reasons or not, Lost Odyssey, amazing game, phenomenal, locked on the Xbox 360.
yeah,
It should be also available for Sony platforms, hell, anywhere else.
yeah, yeah,
You, and same thing with the last story. The last story is locked on the Wii. Like you can't you can't play that anywhere else.
yeah.
And so they make phenomenal games that are a lot of fun, and
Nobody knows about them.
no one knows about them, or there's just not enough people because I don't know. They just didn't sell as much as I think that they should have. Like Lost Odyssey is a freaking masterpiece.
Okay,
And
yeah, and you don't
so,
say
so
that lightly.
no, no, not at all. It is incredible. And the fact that this is locked behind mobile, on top of that, a subscription service
Yeah,
and only one mobile carrier, which is Apple.
that's like
What are you doing?
that's like almost as bad as putting it on a calculator.
It's releasing in 2022 for TI 82s.
Yeah, that's like seriously like limiting yourself to like, okay, no one's gonna know about this game. Some people are gonna pull up the Apple Arcade and be like, "Oh, what's this?" They're gonna play it. They're probably gonna love it, and they're gonna tell people about it, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, I have an Android."
It's really disheartening.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I don't understand. I mean, I can only assume that Apple is throwing him
lots of
their
money.
company money.
Yeah.
That's all I can assume. But even then, uh, what is historically speaking, what is the gain of getting paid to publish it something on just one platform?
It's always
If
it's always
if
ended
it,
up badly.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
always ended up badly. Except for like if the platform is massive, right? Like if you do an exclusive for PlayStation or even Xbox now because so many people have Game Pass. But if you do in the Switch, if you do an exclusive for one of those, okay, you can make a lot of money, and if you're smart, you can do a timed exclusive and then port it to other consoles later. But this is like I don't know anyone who plays Apple Arcade games. Do you?
Dude, I literally just got 2 or 3 weeks ago
Yeah.
an iPhone 12 Pro Max,
Yeah, you're an
and
iPhone
I
guy.
I love the phone. I'm an Apple guy in general,
Hmm.
and even then, I don't want to be a part of Apple's subscription service
Yes.
for Apple Arcade. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I look at all the subscription services and I'm like being bled dry by all these subscription services that
Yes.
everyone is asking me to be a part of.
Yes.
PlayStation Network, Xbox Live or Xbox
Now
Game
you got to
Pass, what have you.
join Nintendo
And then
Switch Online to play
I
Monster Hunter
just
Rise.
I just did. I did it yesterday.
Yeah.
And like I find value in my use of those items.
Hmm.
Like right now, I'm lacking value in my Xbox subscription, mostly because I don't play it as much, and I really just play physical games.
Hmm.
My PlayStation, I do find value in that. So I've been like culling services that I don't need because I'm just like there's so many little things that just add up.
I know,
So yeah,
man. It especially for me, it's like TV streaming services.
well, yeah, I'm adding that on top of there,
Yeah.
like like Hulu, Crunchyroll, Funimation,
Yeah.
HBO Max,
Yeah.
Stars,
It's
Netflix,
too much, man.
Amazon Prime.
We are being bled dry. We are being bled dry.
So no, no thank you, no
Yeah.
thank you. I'm kind of if anything, just to show a throw of support, maybe get a subscription for whatever limited amount of time I need in order to beat the game.
Yes. Like one
But
month.
but in general, this game should not
No.
be pigeonholed into just this one form of release.
Yeah.
It's just it bodes ill.
It
Like
does.
and I love Hironobu Sakaguchi. Like I love what he's done with the industry. Um, I love his games, and so I find it really saddening
Dude,
to see this because
imagine.
I can only see this failing.
Yeah. Dude, imagine if they use the Apple deal, the potential deal, to bid up a contract with Xbox. Now
What?
that because you know how people are always complaining that Xbox is lacking in good RPGs.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
but
imagine if this came to Xbox. Like,
that's less so the case now. I mean,
y-
there's so many games that are cross
yes,
platform now.
yeah, yeah. But like,
So,
compared to like Sony, you know what I mean? Um, but
oh yeah,
yeah, any basically any of the three major consoles and PC is light years better than putting it on Apple Arcade.
yes, yes.
um, so there is. Let's just before we end this, let's just take a look at some of these screenshots because these look
Yeah, it's
incredible.
beautiful. Yeah.
So here, this looks like a boss fight. The enemies look pretty crazy.
Yes.
Look at that, man. That
Gorgeous.
you know what that kind of reminds me of? That's kind of like what Octopath Traveler would be in real life.
Yes. Yes.
You know?
I still need to play that game, damn it.
Yeah. That looks insane, man.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like I literally got excited for this game and then disappointed at the same time.
Yeah, man. It's very it's very like the style of this character is very near style.
Correct. Yes.
And but the
I think the white hair and the headband really help.
yeah. But the world is very Octopath Traveler style.
Yeah, well, it just reminisce. It's very there's a nostalgic feel to
Yeah,
it.
it's very Square Enix.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Wait. I'd like to read that quote. Scroll up real quick right there. I'm aging quite a bit, so I think the remaining number of projects I can do are quite numbered, and I wanted to be really honest with myself and develop a game that I really like and want to make in the same genre. Like I want everyone to be exposed to this.
yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is that to be honest, I never really got to play Terra Battle, which
Yeah.
was another Mistwalker game, but it was also locked on mobile, and now no one can play it unless through questionable means because it's not available.
Yeah, actually
Like so many mobile games just disappear.
oh,
Like
dude.
when I upgraded my iPhone,
Yeah.
I had in my previous iPhone Infinity Blade 1, 2, and 3.
Uh-huh.
Those are like the touchscreen fighting third-person action games
Yeah.
done by Chair,
Yeah.
who were people that were from like Epic Games, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyways, those games were kind of technical powerhouses in their time,
Yeah.
and I liked playing them, to and from.
Yeah.
But anyways, after upgrading, those games are no longer on the iOS store. They're not available anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like I can't access them, and this just really really drives the fact, or my point, our point, in that physical games,
Are
as
needed.
long as you have
Yeah.
access to them and you have the hardware and everything, that's the way to go, because people beyond that have control over these properties can pull them at any time, and then you won't have access to them.
Yeah. So something interesting in the article, we can read this real quick. All right. Mistwalker hasn't made a console game for a decade since the last story on Wii, which you talked
Yep.
about. Is part of this because the console market is declining in Japan, or was it a personal preference to make a mobile game rather than a console one? After we created the last story, I was wondering what we were going to do next. I was having dinner with a colleague of mine who worked at Famitsu, and I'm not sure you're familiar with the game Puzzle and Dragons released by Gung Ho. By the way, this game was amazing when it came out on mobile back in the day. It was like one of the first great mobile games. But I mean, I don't even know if you can get it anymore, like we were saying. Well, the
Well,
Famitsu.
well, well, it's funny because just to go back to our story, I looked up that Zodiac or Canon Odyssey
Yeah.
game that we talked about, and that game was a mobile game. It was released in 2015, no longer available anywhere.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, the Famitsu person happened to be friends with the creator of Puzzle and Dragons. And he said, "Oh, let's invite him to dinner too. This will be fun." Sure enough, he invited Yamato-san, and we talked about drinking and having a great time. And I think at this time, the entire concept or way of thinking when approaching a mobile game was completely different. And when I played Puzzle and Dragons, it was a huge shock to me. I knew the gotcha system was going to be at the core, like most mobile games, with the random loot boxes. But they crafted the game in such a way where I didn't feel too gotcha driven, and there was a lot to do. So that to me was very eye opening and a big shock. So at that time, I felt like I also wanted to challenge myself, and that led to the first Terra battle, which we
Yep.
developed with a team of just 4 people. And because it was on mobile, that was possible. I think also working on something with a very small team had a sort of appeal to me as well. I think it might be a bit fun, sort of a string of. So it was just on a whim, is what I'm reading here. He
Yeah,
didn't
honestly,
really think it through.
this was a little meandering.
Yeah, it seems like he didn't really think it through. He
I
just
mean, he just said that the reason why he went to mobile in the first place was because of a gotcha puzzler game,
yeah,
which to me already bodes ill.
yeah.
I'm glad that you enjoyed Puzzle and Dragons, but that's like a match 3 game.
That's a totally different game.
Yeah,
It's not an
exactly.
RPG.
It's not the game that I personally would like to see coming from someone storied in JRPGs.
Yeah,
So it's a little weird. Oh, I love these little. Oh my God, they look incredible.
yeah,
This is awesome. That is so cool.
yeah. Yeah, we got to move on. But everyone, this is a good article. I'm gonna post it. Please check it out. It's got a lot of information in here. So, but yeah, it's to just reiterate. I hope they have their eyes open and they put this on an actual platform that people can play it.
Yeah, just think of the Switch as mobile.
Yeah,